I was so irritated because I've been lied to this entire time. The entire time. So, I was like, dang, well, even if she ended up sending me the lease.
My name's Olivia. I was born with a rare genetic condition. My suffering does not define me. With every battle I face, I am made stronger through faith.
And free!
Today we're leaving to go on vacation to Massachusetts. We're staying in the Cape and we're going out at night to Boston to get food and pastries and all of that, and I'm so excited, but there's much to do until we leave because we don't leave until later today, like around 4, and it's just about to be, it just hit noon. So yeah, I'll show you what I'm working on right now. I'm building a cat dog house. Not cat dog like the cartoon. It's a dog house, but it's for cats. I finished their cat house. It's so cute. Look at the little window. Now we just have to put their litter box and their food and water in there.
Here's a little bit of a story time. Good news and bad news. The lease that I was about to sign for the room that I showed you in the last video, I think it was my last video, for the shared apartment, fell through completely. I was supposed to be sent the lease. I got my ESA papers and everything from my doctor. I sent those in, and then when I submitted those, the girl told me that she was going to email the leasing office and have them send over my lease. And then I was like, okay, great, sounds good. And as soon as she sent me that message that she was gonna have them send over my lease, I got a call from the leasing office, and they were like, oh, it looks like you've been approved for your apartment. Are you ready to move in? Or like, are you ready to sign a lease? And I was like, for Isabella Nichols. And they were like, Isabella sent the lease to somebody else. We were seeing which apartment you were interested in. And I was like, wait, what? I'm confused because I was supposed to be signing a lease for this girl. I was supposed to be taking over her lease. And because I was supposed to be taking over her lease and all of that, but it got sent over to somebody else, the woman was also confused. And she was like, no, that's been sent to somebody else. And I was like, are you serious? I was totally shocked because this girl and I have been communicating for like the past week and a half to 2 weeks. And all of a sudden, she sends the lease to somebody else on the same day that I was supposed to be signing it. So that did not go well, and I was very irritated. Especially because when I applied for an apartment over there, for her apartment, there were no other apartments available. But the leasing office was like, it's okay, we still have other properties. We have a 5-bedroom. And I was like, I don't want to share an apartment, one small apartment with 4 other people. Like, that's too many people in one apartment. I just don't want to do that. So, and then I was also informed that it was only on the 2nd floor, the 3rd floor, and the 4th floor of the apartment, and there's no elevators. The stairs are on the outside, which means they're gonna get snow and ice too. So I was like, no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. So they asked if I was looking for one on the 1st floor, and I was like, yeah, I'm looking for one on the 1st floor. They told me that they only had, they had some townhouses, which they weren't sure if they were on the 1st floor or not. So they said that there's those available, and they were checking into that. And then they had a flat available, which is like it sounds. It's a flat apartment. There's no stairs involved whatsoever. So I was like, oh, how much is the lease for that? And they told me, and I was like, yeah, that's way too much money. I can't afford that. Can you look into the townhouses for me? And they were like, yeah. So they look into the townhouses for me, and they give me a call back. I was very upset at this girl who has been lying to me the whole time. I get a call back though, and it's the leasing office again, and they tell me that they have this townhouse, but there's stairs, and my room would be on the first floor, but there's still stairs. And I was like, they first called me and asked me if I was going to sign the lease. And I was like, what are you talking about? Isabella Nichols, she ended up sending it to me. Like, I'm confused. And they were like, oh, well, I thought you were interested in the flat. And I was like, no, it's too much money. I'm looking for one on the first floor, though. And they told me that the only apartments that are on the first floor are the flats. She was like, wait, if you weren't doing stairs at all, then Isabella Nichols' apartment has stairs. And I was like, what? She told me that it had no stairs at all. And they were like, no, there's a huge flight of stairs. I was so irritated because I've been lied to this entire time. The entire time. So I was like, dang, well, even if she ended up sending me the lease, whether or not there was stairs, just the fact that she lied to me, it's not even the fact that there was stairs, it's the fact that she lied to me this entire time since I've been talking to her. And so I was like, yeah, okay, this is wild. How much is the flat again? And it's a 2-bedroom, so I'll only be sharing an apartment with one other person instead of 2 other people, which is really nice. It is a lot more expensive, but it's something, and there's really nothing, and it's still like somewhat affordable. So I'm gonna be doing that, and I signed my lease today. I signed a lease. Oh, it's crazy. I can't believe it. And I got renter's insurance. So yeah, I'm gonna be moving in sometime August 17th or something like that. But it's just really, really crazy. It's wild. I did not expect to be, I didn't expect to be signing a lease with somebody else, like sharing an apartment with anybody. And I really didn't think this move to Maine was gonna happen, but I've signed a lease. I've also signed up for a couple of my classes so far. I have to pick out a few more, but we have to get a couple things sorted out since I'm a transfer student and since I'm coming in from out of state. We have to get a couple things sorted out. And then also I have to get my vocational rehabilitation situation figured out as well. So we're getting all of that sorted, and then I have to get my accommodation set up. I've already spoken with the disabilities office at this point. So everything is really falling into place. It's slowly happening. There's been some wild bumps in the road, but it's happening. I'm moving to Maine. Yeah, wild. All right, I'm going on vacation now too, and I'm so excited, especially now that everything is much more calm. I'm also a little bit more sad. I'm all over the place because I only have like 3 more weeks at home after we get home from vacation. And then I move, which is crazy. All right, I'm gonna do a vacation vlog next. Oh, crazy. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, then hit that thumbs up button. If you are not yet subscribed and you enjoy my videos in general, then hit that subscribe button. My goodness. And if you want to receive notifications when I upload new videos, then hit that bell notification sign. I will continue to do updates about this entire process, and I'll share my apartment with you and what Maine's like and all of that when I'm moving there. So yeah, crazy. Love y'all. Bye.